Hello, my name is Aaron, and welcome back to the Retro Gaming Collective. So as you can see, I tried to do something a little bit different this episode. I moved over in front of my wall of games so you can see the full collection behind me while I talk. If you don't like it, let me know. Maybe I'll move back. We'll see. Just trying it out. But I did something a little different this week. So my sale section, my store section of the game room was overflowing, and it got to be a little bit too big for me. It was just spilling out into the room. I'm going to show you a picture right here so you can see. Doesn't look good. So I loaded up a duffel bag full of the games that are between $5 and $10. Anything under 10 I took in to a store called Second and Charles to see if they would take in trades. So ultimately, what they did was they took the Xbox 360 that I got in the last episode. They took one controller. They took a couple of random games and gave me most of my stuff back. So I have a ton of stuff here, but they ended up giving me about $93 in trade credit. And what I did was I took all of that $93, ended up paying $1.15 out of pocket, and I got a bunch of stuff. And I ended up catching them slipping, and I'm going to show you how I did that. But first, let's dive in. I'll show you the couple of things that I found in the thrift stores this week, and then we will go from there, and I'll break down the Second and Charles score for you, because it was pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with it. So without further ado, I almost clicked the stop recording button before I said, without further ado, let's see where we went, what we got. So as usual, we start our week here at the Goodwill. This is my favorite one. It's right down the street from my house, and I go pretty much every day. So I've been scrolling through the VHSs because you never know what you're going to find there. And then I found this Dance Dance Revolution and Shaun White for 99 cents each. Couldn't say no. Then we went to Five Below, and I always find something here. Not every time, but generally speaking, because every game's under $5. But I found Rocket Arena this time for the PS4, and it was sealed. Of course, I'm going to pick that up for $5. And here's the one that you've been waiting for, getting over to Second and Charles. Now, as I said, I took quite a few things in here to trade in, and I spent an entire hour just perusing this store, looking at everything that I could find. I had my app up, so I was checking the app to see the values of things, and people kept asking me if I needed help. And I was like, nope, I'm just getting a little stack here. And I just love this store, and I found a ton of stuff. Can't wait to show you, and a lot of it here in the Xbox 360 section for sure. So let's see what we got. So as you can see, it was a pretty interesting week. So I'm going to break down the things that I got at the thrift store, and then we'll go to Second and Charles. So let's start here. I got Rocket Arena in Five Below for $5. It's about a $10 game. Not a bad little score. Then we got Shaun White Snowboarding. This was actually 99 cents. Pretty cool. But interesting, when I had opened it after I filmed, it actually had 2 discs in it, and it came with full auto, which is about a $4 game. And then I think this is somewhere between 7 or 8. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And then you never know with these Dance Dance Revolutions. Sometimes they end up being something. I think this is a $7 or $8 game. So I may take this in the next round of Second and Charles trade-ins and see if they'll take it. So we'll see. And now, without further ado, let's dive in and check out the Second and Charles finds. So I got this huge stack here. I'm not going to show you the front. But yeah, I really caught them slipping. I spent an hour perusing their games, and I picked up some really good deals. So let's just dive in. I'm not going to say this right, and everybody's going to be mad at me, but Dissidia Final Fantasy NT, the Steelbook Edition. This is for the PS4. I got this for $7.95. It's super cheap. And if you look, it's still got the sealed little pack here of cards. Like, this was a great deal. Like, a great deal. This ends up going for about $20. Pretty solid. Then this one was like not super great, but it was $7.25, goes for about 10. And this is Soul Calibur. And I picked it because of Darth Vader. I have somewhere around here the Xbox 360 version where you can play as Yoda, but I had to complete my collection with this. Next, this was also a really good deal. We got Resident Evil, Operation Raccoon City. I got this for $7.75, and I want to say this is about a $20 game as well. So really, really cool. And I'm not going to remember exactly what each is worth. I'm just going off of memory, so bear with me. But yeah, a great Resident Evil game to add to the collection. And we got Condemned 2 Bloodshot. This is about $8.50. And it goes for around 20 bucks, something like that, 21, something like that. So as you can see, there's a trend here where I think what they do is they put games out and then the game prices go up and they don't go out and change the prices of the games. Because how could you? I mean, when you have that many games, how do you keep up with that? You really can't. So I go in and like capitalize on that. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. And then I got Dynasty Warriors Strike Force. I'm probably going to keep this just because it seems like a cool game. I love the Dynasty Warrior games. Really interesting. And we got, and that was $4.95. And then we got $7.95 Castlevania Lords of the Shadow. I want to say off the top of my head, 12 or 13 bucks. I have a full total of everything and I'll tell you what it is at the end. But really cool. Add a Castlevania game. This is Supreme Commander for the Xbox 360. I paid $5.50 for this, and it's about a $12 game. So not bad there. Then we got John Woo presents Stranglehold, and this was $5.95, and it's worth about $6. But I needed a couple extra bucks to like get me to my trade-in credit, so I ended up picking that up as well. Then we got this one's actually just getting kept, but this is Sonic Lost World for the Wii U. I paid 25 bucks for this. And it goes for about 30, 31, maybe a little more. But this is definitely going to get added to the collection. I've had my eye on it for a while there. And I was really, really pleased to get that. The next two are definitely, well, one is a sleeper. Let's start with this one. So I got Time Splitters 2. And this is a great example here. Time Splitters 2 for the PS2. I paid $8.20. And this game sells for about $30. So I will definitely be selling this. And definitely will be selling this next one. This is a sleeper, man. This is Tokyo Extreme Racer 3. And I'd seen this when I reviewed some footage, like after I did a video a while ago, and I saw that I missed this, and I was so upset because it was like $2 and I could have sold it. This goes for about 17, 18 bucks, somewhere in the $17, $20 range. I paid $5.50. So as you can see, there's a pretty good trend here of I underpaid for things that are worth a lot more. So probably for the Second and Charles lot, for the stuff they took, what I figured was I put in probably about $40, right? And then they gave me a little under $94 for trade-in credit, and I turned it into, as of today in my price charting, about $173 worth of stuff. And that's not including the stuff that I got at Goodwills and stuff like that, and Five Below. So all in all, if we're talking, I'm just going to do a random check in my head. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bother, but what I'm going to do is say, this is what I paid, total, roundabout. And right here, this is what we made out with. So I don't know the numbers right now, but I'm assuming that it's going to be pretty good. I'll bet we're around 200 bucks, something like that. And in maybe 45 tops, 46, 47, something like that. But that's really all I have for you guys today. I really appreciate you checking out the video. If you like the new backdrop, let me know, and I can continue filming here. If you want to see anything in the collection, please let me know. I will try to make that happen. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you do enjoy this stuff. And until next time, happy hunting.